Hello. How are you, Mindful? We're currently fundraising for this class. There's a lot of us students that would like to go to this class, but some of us don't have enough money to be able to go, and we don't want to leave anyone out. So, hi, Lorinda.
Hello.
How are you, love?
I'm good. How are you? Can I do it?
Yes, I met you. I said something to her in the comment before, but
Oh.
all right. I'm doing okay. I'm tired. I know how. So, it's been a long day.
You say you're still hungry?
No, tired.
Oh.
I got through the day. I processed 5 pounds of 30 pounds of cherries.
Yum.
Yeah. Then I dropped one of the pie fillings that I made. What I did is I accidentally turned it upside down. It should have been sealed. All I'm saying. How are you, Lauren? So, yeah, I just want to make sure that we talk about this class and then the class that we're using as a fundraiser for this class.
Yes.
So this is Kokai's class on the Nat Turner Rebellion. No doubt it's going to be a great class. We're going to learn a lot. We're going to feel a lot. So I'm really looking forward to learning about this from his perspective. He always has things that I never thought about before. Hey, Jared.
For sure. Oh. I know when I took the lessons in organizing from the Montgomery bus boycotts, wow. And that was just one, like this one's over the course, this one's going to be over the course of 4 weeks, so 4 classes. But that one was just one.
Hey, Jared.
And the amount that I learned. Also, Joanne Robinson needs to get put in the history books. I mean, a lot of things do. But
Right.
the fact that I never knew about her, I'm offended.
Yeah. I'm offended too.
Yeah.
So let's look at this other class real quick since I'm out here doing this. So this is also Kokai's class. However, Chris is the one that's going to be facilitating this one. And he did his own flyer. It looks so great. I'm absolutely in love with it.
It's really nice.
So much so that I
it.
stole it. I didn't really steal it, but you know what I mean.
I know.
Yeah, for real. So anyway, this one is on the 26th. That's this Saturday, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. And that's just to allow for some like questions. You know, we don't,
Yeah.
none of us want to rush this learning because it's so important. So,
I know. I wish I could go to that one, but I can't.
Chris, Lorinda, and I have permission from Kokai to do these classes. We took a train the trainer session and signed a contract and everything. So you're going to see more eager folks and some folks that aren't eager doing these classes.
Yeah.
So participate when you can. It's a great class. I learned a lot about myself in this class.
I learned, because I didn't take the class before I did the train the trainers, because I know a lot of people in there had done one before, the train the trainers, and I hadn't, and I learned so much in that one. Plus there was a little more work that went into it, like pre-work and stuff too, so there was a lot there. But then when I took yours, Vix, you know, because I'm like, I will take it like any chance I get, because especially since I'm gonna eventually teach it. And I learned more about myself then. Like it's like every time, it doesn't matter, I think, how many times you do it, probably you learn something new because you're at a different place each time. Also, just kind of adding on that growth. So
Right. Yeah. And the classes are so rich with education that sometimes you don't catch it the first time. I know I took this class. I'm almost embarrassed to say how many times.
Don't be.
But like I did, I've taken it more than 5 times because there is so much in there, you know. And then like if an educator is teaching today, what they teach tomorrow isn't going to be exactly the same either. And so then there's an opportunity for additional learning too.
Plus, just like different compositions of people in the classes. Just gives more insights too, and just like things to think about. Just awesome.
Yep. And don't forget, Matthew and Taz both have stuff going on too. I didn't grab screenshots of them because I was busy right up until the last second. But I already had these on my phone. So, anyway, the world is a mess, and it's been a mess for a long time.
It has.
It's been a mess, but that doesn't have to be the end of it. You know, we have an opportunity here to build a community.
Yeah, we do.
So thanks for coming up, Mindful Dopamine. It's good to see you.
Hello.
How you been?
I've been all right. I'm still kind of figuring this app out. I think this might be my fourth time ever being on TikTok, but
Well,
um,
welcome up with us. We'll be gentle, I promise.
I had some questions about just how the scholarship thing worked. Like I know that Chris's course is going to be funding the Nat Turner course, but I'm not sure how that all works.
So the money that people donate toward that his class, towards Chris's class, will go toward this scholarship. So people who take that class will essentially be paying for the scholarship.
Okay, that's like divided between whoever in Eager is wanting to take.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Well, we'll make sure whoever wants to go gets to go.
okay,
At least we'll try real hard. We don't always succeed, but we do
yeah,
try real hard to make sure that
yeah,
everyone's included when they want to be.
yeah, for
Um,
sure.
hey, Serge. So yeah, it's we try to be community minded like that as much as possible because it's important. I mean, this is important education that we're not getting in our school system.
Yeah, for sure.
And we have educators who are willing to teach it, um, and they deserve to get paid,
Yeah.
for doing it.
Absolutely.
Because literally, the systems that our people made should have included this, and we didn't. Obviously, we didn't want to, but you know. So, we need to hook up with the educators that are willing to teach this stuff and educate us where our community failed us. Oh, I know who. Who is this?
How do I give things? Okay.
So there's one rule to join the live. You have to have a profile picture of your face. That's it. We're all brave enough up here showing our faces and everything. Just show us the same respect. You hear me, Albert? I bet you are. And you can show your face. I promise we won't bite.
I did try and turn my camera on too, and it I don't know if it's TikTok that won't let me.
You
It
don't
said I
have
didn't have.
enough. You don't have enough followers.
Okay, well that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, yeah. That's why it's only the profile photo. Like I can't make people turn their cameras on because
Yeah,
of that rule.
fair enough.
I'm smoking a cigarette.
You
so
do
I
not
don't know.
promise, Serge? You're funny. But yeah, the world is a mess, and it's so much it's hard to keep up with. It's like every day something new, but it doesn't have to be that way. We as European Americans need to come together and say enough is enough. We're done with this stuff. We don't want white supremacy anymore. Um, we don't need to be in control of everything. It ain't real fun to be in control of everything, to be honest.
It's not. Like literally, like it's like there's this like feeling like you need to like that gives comfort or something. But when you do release control, like the relief is kind of huge, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like it is, but it's
Yeah.
hard. It's hard, man. Like deconstructing is hard.
Yeah, it
So,
is, and it's not linear.
mm-hmm.
Um, I've had to learn lessons several times. Yeah, but it's okay because we're doing it together. We get this special community where we get to talk about things and work through and deconstruct things together.
Yes.
We get to talk about our families and, um, get advice or just, hold space for you to talk about these things. And in a way that you're not hurting Black, Brown, Indigenous, and other people of color because you're talking about it with European Americans. You get your education here, and you've got lots of opportunities to talk with educators, but we need to come together as a community and be there for each other.
Jared, same. Like, it's hard because, like, when the people that I've known forever, aren't on this, like, or in a different place, right? Than I am, and we all weave in and out of these planes of existence or whatever, right? Like, it's not linear and it's not hierarchical, but like it's I can't have the same conversations, like the conversations I need to have to process that I need to have with community, because you can't keep it all in your head. And you can journal and everything. I can journal, and that's good. But like, you gotta like talk it out with people. And turns out everyone has these same feelings. Like, how many times have I seen in chats of like, oh man, like, oh, I'm just struggling with this, and I'm like, I feel bad, and everyone's like, literally same, dude. Like, it's like,
it almost takes the pressure out of it immediately, because it's like, oh, I'm not alone in this situation, and it's like almost like it's, I don't know, a release, because there are folks there who get it,
It's
and who aren't gaslighting you into delusion.
Yeah.
Your community appreciates you, Jared. You have no idea how much I appreciate Jared. Jared is an amazing human being. He's got a lovely wife. And I think at least one kid. I can't remember if he has another one, but I know that he does have one. And he is a great support system in Eager. And then there's Serge. Serge is a brave man.
Mm-hmm.
He's a brave man.
Mm-hmm. And then there's Mindful Dopamine, who I think you're about to say something, but I just want to say something to you really quick first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm intrusive that way.
Go ahead.
I love you. I just love you. That's all.
Thank you.
Okay,
I love you too.
You go.
And I love you too, Vic.
I love you too.
Yeah. No, I was going to jump in a minute ago and say it's kind of like when you show up in school and you haven't done your homework, and you find out that someone else in the class also didn't do their homework, and it makes you feel better about not being the only one that's in that situation. Like,
right, yeah, literally. It's like, oh yeah. And also it validates you that you're not crazy, because everyone around you is consistently trying to tell you that you're nuts.
Yeah.
This isn't happening. I'm not racist. Mm-hmm. I don't know what you're talking about. This is crazy. Where did you learn that? These are all things I've heard from my mother.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when the ones that you love are telling you you're nuts,
that's hard.
Yeah, it's really helpful to see, like you say, where Jared pops in and shows us these conversations that he's having with his family. Like, that's so brave. Like, I'm not at the point of having those conversations yet. That's just, I love seeing it, even if I don't have much to say at the time.
Right. Yeah, and like I say it like every time we are together, I feel like, but watching European American men heals something in me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It's I feel the same way about women too, but I don't know. I think because so much violence has come from European American men, it just hits different.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it doesn't come from European American women too. For sure it
It
does.
Oh, it definitely does. And like I think you really hit like a really good point there, Vix. Saying it helps to heal something in me too, like it does. Cause like it's like, when it comes to showing emotion, right? Like we're told to repress, repress. And so dealing with that, right? And deconstructing that. But I do know that when it comes to men, it's the repression is like more significant. It's so significant that we have a word, that we have this toxic masculinity, right? That it's so repressed that when it does finally come out, it's really harmful. Um it can, or it can be, you know what I mean? Like it can come out in very violent ways. And with women too, but it's just a whole a whole nother level. I really feel for men, I think, in that way, because I can't imagine, I know how hard it is for me as being someone that's like confronting the harm that I've caused, right? But I still have experienced oppression from white men, or, the system, right? Whereas, like, and I know the system oppresses everyone technically, but like, it's terms of like demographics. Men don't really have
Yeah, I
anyone
agree.
oppressing them. And I that's got to be hard. I can't imagine.
I think the reason why is because of our perspective. I think that's why it hits us different.
Wait, repeat
Because
that.
it hits us different because of our perspective. Because our experience, me and you, our experience
Mhm.
is one of a lot of that violence that comes from men.
Mhm.
Not, but we both did have violence from women. So, I'm not saying, I'm not negating that. I'm just saying, I don't know. I think it's because of our perspective of getting so much from that end.
That whole concept of being the oppressed oppressor. Um, I remember the first time I heard that, because I was just starting to like get into intersectionality, right? When it came to like feminist intersectionality. Then I heard that term because I think us white women have a tendency to just be like, oh my God, like, oh, everything is against me, and all of this. And like there's truth there, but then we just fail to consider, sometimes we're so blinded by our own oppression that we're like, that we don't see the way that we oppress.
Hi, Hilda Branch. Yeah. Um,
Can I not like comments?
hmm?
Surge Protector, I like your comment. I just
Yeah, I don't think you can like comments on here. I've never seen anybody do it.
I mean, I've like tried. It's like you have to reply, and I'm like, that sounds like a lot of work.
Hmm.
Yes, a perception gap. How
Oh my
about for
goodness. So
those who
there's.
were,
Go ahead.
go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Nope. No, I was
Okay.
going to change the whole subject. Keep going.
Okay. I was just gonna say it's kind of, I guess, as it changes the subject too, but anyone that was in Matthew's webinar today,
Oh, it was so great.
oh my God, my nervous system needed that group somatic breathing so bad. Like I charged up today from what I did today. Like I needed that so bad.
Yeah. So there is a lot going on with Eager right now. We are looking for a place to establish the first racial trauma center on the ground. There's a couple of different places we got in mind, um, but that we're not stopping there. We're trying to get them in every state. We'd like to have them in every town. Um, anyway, if there's anyone in here that isn't already helping that would like to help with that, please reach out. You know, we just need a place to hold meetings for now. It's been really difficult trying to find a spot. And, you know, if you've got something that could possibly work for a racial trauma center, or what you can imagine that would need to be, yeah, we're looking for that. We're ready to drop roots down, but a lot of us don't have any experience in opening a business or renting a building or real estate in general.
Yeah. Well, because I'm planning on opening my shop, which I'm still looking
Yes.
for a place. And so, I mean, I think that I obviously like what it's going to be isn't a racial trauma center, but I do, one of my goals is to have a meeting space there, right? So that there can be community meetings and things. So obviously until like Eager can like get like the actual space that like we're wanting for that racial trauma center, whatever I have is going to be open to you. You know what I mean? Like
I
open
appreciate
to
that.
us. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So like,
I appreciate
because
that.
yeah. So just know that there is that. Although I gotta
Well, I
find
mean
the right affordable
that's not
place.
reality yet either. That's still kind of,
I know, I know.
you
I
know,
don't even know
abstract
that.
at this point too. So for now, we need to find something, and I cannot wait to see the collaboration that you and I do over the
I
next
know.
couple of years, at least.
I'm so excited about
Yeah, we've talked about Unitarian Universalist churches before, and so I've got to reach out to them and see um, how they feel about that.
I have a friend, actually, well, she's a professor. Well, she was my Spanish professor in college, and she's awesome.
Mhm.
And she goes to a Unitarian Universalist church in Kent, which
Mhm.
is near a university, obviously. Um,
Hook me up with this. Hook me up with this person.
yeah, I need to reach out to her. I haven't really seen her much on. She might have been one of the people that left Facebook during the mass exodus. Was after the election or whatever. I don't know, even know, but there was a lot of people that left it. But I know I have her email. Interesting story. I loved her. I took her, for like what 3 of my 4 semesters in college, and she was just awesome. And she would always talk about her church, and she is married to a woman, so there's that other like just level of perspectives on things, right? And she was just talked about her church, and I had to do for my comparative religion class, I had to go to a church service or a religious service that was not of my own religion. So I was like, oh well, I'll reach out to my professor, and she was like, absolutely, you want to come to my church? Come on. So I met her. Actually, I picked her up, and we went, and I was really confronting my own belief in God at the time. And after the service, we sat in a pew and talked. And for the very first time ever in that church, I admitted to her that I did not believe in God. I thought that was
Oh.
just, and she was just accepted that. She was like, yeah, that's okay. There are atheists here.
Hmm.
And it was just, I
Oh
don't know, it was
yeah,
just
I've
kind of
been to a Universalist church before.
yeah. But for me, that I'd never been in a space that it was a church that was like, I'd never been in a church that accepted queer people. I mean, their ministers, a lesbian, like that. All of it was so different for me, growing up how I did. But yeah, let me I'll reach out to her.
So, Serge, that might not be the worst place for you to be. You get my drift? Just saying. Okay. Um, Jared, I have done that. You talk about a runaround. The runaround is Canton, Ohio real estate market. It's like some sort of scam going on over there. I don't know what's happening. It's a wild mess. I ain't never seen something so crazy in my life.
Yeah. Thing was, I found out. Hi, Jason. Thing was, I
Hey,
found
Jason.
a location, like a house. It was like a zoned commercial. That's perfect location. Freaking perfect location in terms of like geographically, like where it is. It's right across from Malone University. So by
Mm.
university, there's also a what do you call it? Older folks home right there too, which I kind of think is great. But the literally just where the entrance is by this intersection, it's just the worst. It's like the entrance. That's the only thing that is turning me off this place. Like it's still in my mind. It's
Is there a
not.
way to
It's
change the
not.
entrance?
No, it's literally where it's located. It's do you know on Cleveland Avenue? So it's right by the highway entrance, kind of by Planned Parenthood. It's like right up the street, right? So it'd be
Uh
close to
huh.
Clear and Canton too, which would be
Oh,
amazing,
yeah.
right? Yeah, like it's the location is, and there's two spots right next to each other, and they share a parking lot. I want the less expensive one, but where it is like if you're coming up to turn right into it, it's fine. But if you're trying to make a left, it's so close to that intersection where the light is that it'd be like
Mm.
almost impossible. Like you'd almost want to go past it. So it's just like that convenience kind of a thing. The parking lot's also not big. Like best case scenario though, like we were able to get both of those converted houses and have a shared lot. And then they basically share the lot instead of being like this side's mine, this side's yours. You know what I mean? Like because the lots aren't big, but if you think about it collectively, like it's not bad. It's just I just hate the I hate the entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Serge, that's kind of what we're looking for, right? I mean, we're looking for a semi-rural property, um, if we're going to buy one. But that's probably going to be down the road. We still have to fundraise for that. Um, but we need a spot now where we can do these meetings.
Yeah, and we're now competing basically with hedge funds and property management companies.
Right.
All
Yeah.
all of the
And they're
all
sketchy
the
as fuck.
urban all of the urban housing basically is already bought up and owned by them, and so now they're moving to the semi-rural areas, which is towns of 30,000,
Bye, Jared. Thanks
50,000,
for coming.
20,000. Those areas. You're going to see the property values have a lot of them have already gone up 50, 60, 70% or more in the last 5 years. And that's why I'm sure most people are like no stranger to that concept, but it's they started in the urban areas, and that's been really what people kind of have been aware of, but a lot
Oh.
of people who aren't aware that they're doing it in the what we would consider, what a lot of people would consider small towns, the 20 to
Hmm.
50,000 population range.
Right. Hi, Jason. Welcome. Serge, can you mute? Thank you. Um, anyway, we're eager. We're European Americans who are growing, engaging, reconditioning, uh, deconstructing white supremacy from our lives, promoting and funding anti racism education, and forming a pro humanity community. We are in 26 different states and in Canada. We have a large concentration of folks in Ohio because I live here. I live near Canton.
Near me.
Um, yes. Eager's been in existence for a little over a year. Um, It started as a challenge from none other than Kokai no Sekir. He challenged anti racism students to get together with their friends and to um, find anti racism educators and send a couple bucks each every week. And now we have this. It's wild, but here we are.
And it's
we
so
keep
cool.
rolling.
We do. So TikTok is so interesting. People talk about like all cyberspace, which yeah, I mean you need real life people to like you gotta have like physical, world stuff. But Jason and I became mutuals because of our friend Trip, who does these live panels, which is where I first started learning about mutual aid and divestment and like all this kind of stuff. And so we were like all about that. And so then but we became mutuals. And also Jason is a musician and plays the hold on, it's a hold on. Can you put what it's called in the chat, Jason? Because it's like a pan something. Anyway, it's beautiful. Yeah, and then Jason, I was so excited to see you in the webinar, Matthew's webinar today. I was like, oh my God, look, it's Handpan. Thank you, Handpan. I was like, oh my God, someone else that I know is here. So that was really cool. So
I
it's just
love
funny how
going in them and seeing people I know in there. I really get excited when eager folks are in there. Like it's like hell yeah!
yeah.
I get all turned up about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And like
that
I mean, I
webinar
just
was
started.
so great.
That
So
was the
great.
first like webinar or anything I've done of Matthews, other than like I mean I have his book,
Oh, he's
and I'm
amazing.
slowly working through that. And I have their or I obviously I follow them and I get their gentle reminders and everything. And and I go to the clubhouse, or no, it's not called club. Yeah, it is called Clubhouse. Living Ancestors, which has been so incredibly helpful and
It's
just
healing.
great. It is so
Very
healing.
healing.
And Jason, you should totally join Eager so you get more of that notification because like that's just awesome. But that was my first time doing like a Zoom thing or anything with Matthew, so that was amazing. And it was it was what I expected, in a way, because like I've been following them for like a minute, or actually not even that long, really. It's because of Vix always like was sharing it, so I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. But oh, okay, cool. Oh yeah, oh that's right, Jason, you are in the Facebook group. I forgot that we did do that. I was like, oh, give me
You
a group.
just, I was gonna say, you just talked in there. I just saw you talk to each
I
other.
forget. I'm in so I know. I'm in so many spaces. I can't keep them straight.
You're so funny. But you know what? There's spaces that uplift you so it's not as mentally exhausting. It's physically,
Yeah.
maybe if you're going places, and it can be emotionally, but
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
the healing is good. Good for our bodies. It's good for us to know the truth. It connects us with other people. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Living the lie keeps us disconnected.
It does.
Living the lie keeps us disconnected on purpose. When
I
we live
also
in
love Sweaty
truth.
Thoughts.
Yes, love sweaty thoughts. But we live in our truth, and then we don't feel as tired. We feel angry. But let the anger motivate you to do something. Don't let it get you down. Don't let those things control you. And it's not like about positive, because you don't have to be positive, but you can still move forward. You know,
Yes.
Sweaty Thoughts is funny.
It is.
Hello, my beautiful friends.
Hello, my beautiful friends. Like,
So great.
like I've started like singing along.
It's a little cheerleader.
I
It's
know.
a cheerleader.
But But also,
Um,
can we talk about like whatever the topic is? I swear, like for the week that like they're focusing on, I was already thinking the collective consciousness is real, y'all. Like literally, I'm like, this has been in my head. I don't know. Something's happening in this
friend,
world, in this universe.
Matthew's been called Michael since 2006, 4. Matthew has been called Michael by people since 2004.
Oh, it's
And
5,
all
but
of us
yes.
called 5. All of us have called him Michael.
Wait, did I just do that?
We've all done it.
I didn't even notice. Also, I noticed on their Vex real quick. I noticed on their profile they changed their pronouns from they
They,
he to
them.
they them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
You're right. Thank you.
no problem.
Um,
That's right, Surge Protector.
I'm always angry. Who said
That's
that?
the Hulk. That's the
The
Hulk.
Yeah. Sorry, that was in response to your comment about we can have emotions and not have to be, it not just have to be only anger.
Yeah. It doesn't have to hold us back either. Like you can hold space for those feelings, you know. But
You can have anger
promise to
without being
yourself.
violent.
Promise to yourself that you'll keep moving forward. Yes. Do.
Okay, that's an earworm now. Literally, my beautiful friends is
I know.
running over.
It's a good earworm though.
It is.
So how you doing, Serge?
That's not a fair question.
Okay. Hi, Serge.
I mean,
It's good to see you.
you know my answer to that question, Vix. I'm safe.
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm safe. It's been another hard week, but I'm working through it.
You're a champ.
How's the hole in your foot?
What?
It's just skin. Didn't get any meat. Just skin.
Did I
It
miss
just aches a
something?
little. I was not as safe or practicing safe. I was not observing safe work practices while working in the yard this weekend as much as I should have.
You mean you were barefoot in the yard?
Well, okay, yes, that, but I was also not paying as close attention to where I step as I usually do, and that's another part of safe work practices. And I've got a piece of wood that just luckily just kind of barely grazed through the skin, and it could have been bad, but it's a little sore. It hurts a little bit, but yeah, nothing bad.
Bro,
Healing well. Thank you very much, Miranda.
I wish you a speedy recovery, my friend.
Oh yeah, fully mobile. Never, not enough to make. Like,
I wouldn't
yeah.
expect that would stop you. You don't let basically a broken back stop you. Why would you let that stop you?
It's just a piece of wood in the foot,
It's just a broken leg.
Right. I got another one.
Hold on, Wade. Drag my stump.
We have to also heal our bodies. We cannot
You don't know anything about
forget
that.
about that when we're healing our minds and souls.
You don't know nothing about that. You don't.
I promise that I do try. I just I fail so hard. I know. And
Hold on, let me
try.
open my eyes. They're a little because of Rob. I don't think I've ever seen you rest.
Rob's like, well, I'm sitting down.
You're
right
at my
now.
house for days.
I mean, like, I rested like 2 days this week, mostly. Because
because I just couldn't get up and do anymore.
That's
But
not resting.
I don't even believe that.
I also don't know how to rest.
I love you,
so-
Rob. You're too hard on
I love you
yourself.
too. I don't mean to be, and I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm just like, it's just, there's so much that has to be done.
It'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah. Some of it, yes. Some of it has to be done every day. I got chickens that depend on me, for example. I got to be out in the hot sun and take care of them and make sure that they're okay every day. But that's what I mean by I did rest a couple of days this week, is kind of because the only thing I managed to do is get out there and take care of the chickens and maybe do a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of
Very good.
work with the vines and stuff.
Hey, Rob. How you feel about telling us about what's going on down there?
You mean with the folks building?
Yeah.
mm, I mean, the hard part is figuring out how to without getting a community guidelines violation.
Is this physical world community guidelines?
No, it's, the app. There's, when you're on a live, especially, and even in chats.
I already said the F word. We're on thin ice.
Well, yeah, right. I mean, I've already dropped it in a quote too. I didn't think about it before, but there are certain things you can't get away with saying too much of, or they'll literally drop the live. Anyway, yeah, but otherwise, TikTok is great. TikTok is great. TikTok is great. We love TikTok. Anyways,
I'm gonna get all my friends to join TikTok.
right. The TikTok shop is the best deals ever.
It is.
There's a group of demelanated folks basically building a town in rural Arkansas, and it is specifically exclusive to demelanated folks. And they're open about it, and it's been on the news, and apparently it's just okay.
Did you say they're building their own town?
Yeah. And they call themselves
Okay,
white
so-
supremacists.
Okay. Well, I just
Yeah.
thought about, could I build my own town?
Like, they're openly, like, they don't hide anything about it. It's just it's for the preservation of our culture. Those kind of lines. That's the softest way I can put it.
Yes. Intentional community.
Yeah.
I'd like to ask, what specifically is your culture?
The only unifying
wonder what
thing
they would
about
say.
any of our culture is white supremacy.
I know, right? So I'm like, I'm just curious what their answer would be.
That's it.
Oh, they would
White
literally
supremacy is their
have-
thing.
Yeah, it's white American culture was the quoted word. Not just, but white American culture. I'm like,
I take exception to that.
So do they do
I mean, they're
like
not
Civil War
wrong.
reenactments?
What they're doing is white supremacy. So
So I mean, okay, I've traveled a bit around the United States. Not just a ton. I'm not this world traveler, okay? Well, I mean, I have traveled abroad a little bit, but you get the joke. And where I find a challenge with that is that white American culture only has a couple of unifying themes to it. Otherwise, if you go to Utah, the white culture is way different than it is in Arkansas versus New York. We are different in a lot of ways, depending on where you go in the United States. But there are a couple of really unifying themes about us. So if that's what you call white American culture, if you want to sum it up as a broad, American, like the whole country, I have to assume that you're basically only including those specific themes, if that makes sense.
Right. Yes, I too agree with you with every fiber of my being. They are being open and honest white supremacists. They are telling us all they are dangerous.
Yeah, because it's not Italian American Brooklyn culture. It's not
Right.
Mesoamerican Arizona culture. It's
Or
not Latin
German
American
village
Florida.
or something like that.
Yeah, it's not German American. I can't remember what that's for, but yeah, you know, there's
Mm-hmm.
only one or a couple of unifying concepts there.
Right.
Walk, walks like a duck, talks like a duck,
Talks like a duck. It's a
probably a duck.
duck.
Farts like a duck.
Did you say
My dad
farts
used to
like a duck?
fart. Yeah, my dad would.
Okay,
Whenever my dad would
great.
fart in public, he would go, "Oh, there's a duck." he would. He was not
That's what
shy.
Daryl
Like,
does.
yeah. He just didn't give a crap.
Yeah. So we are also planning a retreat um, for deconstructing folks to get together and like hang out for some days, you know. No, my kid's dad does that. It's weird.
I regret
Hilliard
that I
Mallard.
missed. Oh, okay.
Next time I'll be like, "That's that Hillard Mallard."
One of my friends is a council person in Hilliard, Ohio. In Hilliard, Ohio. Emily Cole is a friend of mine. She's an eager.
That's so cool. Jason, you have a friend. You have an eager person near you. Go to some
I,
council meetings. Get to know them.
Yeah,
I
she's
regret that I
amazing.
couldn't attend Vix's presentation of the Seven Insights class, but I also have to say that Chris is like
Oh, he's phenomenal.
I've been trying to come up with one of my fancy wonderful analogies since the image came up, and I just don't have one at the moment.
He's just
But
brilliant.
he's just brilliant. I mean,
All my friends are brilliant.
yes.
Mine too.
I
It's
absolutely love
amazing.
it.
And I don't know that I have ever heard, I have never heard Chris speak outside of one or two short voice notes in a chat.
Chris is
Well,
And I'm
awesome.
like, I can't take this one. And none of his classes ever align with my schedule.
Two-tone trouble on TikTok.
yeah. The first time I ordered a book from Kokai, and I learned his PayPal in search of magnificent minds.
Hmm.
I thought that was really cool, but it was probably 6 months later when Vix and Chris, at one point or another, drove that home for me.
Wait, drove what home?
What Kokai was doing with his platform, with his movement, and he said it out loud. He said it on many times years ago. He said it on TikTok. He was in search of magnificent minds, and he found them.
No one's ever called me magnificent or my mind.
So,
He regularly calls us genius.
and you are
Does he?
so many ways.
Sometimes I feel like I don't even hear stuff like that because I'm not used to it.
Because we're taught that telling people stuff like that is disingenuine. It's too good a praise. You can't praise
Nobody
somebody
deserves
that
that kind of
highly.
praise.
Yeah,
Nobody
nobody deserves that level of praise without some kind of super invention, super publication, unless they're famously Albert Einstein. Calling them a genius could never be in earnest, right?
Yeah, for
I'm mad
real.
about it. Not gonna lie, I'm mad about it.
I've had like I love complimenting people. It's one of my favorite things to do. Like
She makes it
I get
weird too.
I do.
It's,
I
like,
make
really
it so
gross.
weird. I make it so weird.
It makes
Like,
me gag
like-
sometimes.
Like when Vix and I are together in person, Vic's like, "Oh my god, Lauren,
Here she
you're
comes.
making it weird," and I'm like, "I know," because then Vix can see my like expressions and body language, and like
Oh
just
my
like, "Oh
God,
my
you're
god,
so
just
much fun
don't
to
like,
be
oh my
around.
god," and
You are. You're fun.
Right? But it's like I
Remind me
can't
of a
help
wind-up
it,
toy.
right? Like like I know I know I say you're awesome too much or too many times, but like I can't help it. Right?
And with this, like, so I was before I joined Eager and started getting really into this like level because all of my deconstruction was very intellectual before, right? And I was also trying to instead of like feeling and all really deconstructing. I was trying to work on unmasking, right? Because like I'm neurodivergent and I was trying to work on that. And deconstructing has helped me with that. But what's happened with that is I make it so much more weird than I ever used to because of that. Because of that, I think it's like this is what happens when the mask comes off. I kind of love it, and I just
Although,
like don't care if
even though that you're like kind of all over the place sometimes, you are way calmer now. Like the energy that you put off is not as like violent, I guess is the word I would look for. Like when we first met, it felt to me, it felt like a lot. It felt like a lot. But I had to grow too. You and I had to grow together and learn
yeah.
to love one another, which we did. But at first, you had a lot of like that kind of energy because of how you were feeling about yourself in your own situation. And you've grown a lot just since. What's it been? 2 months that we've known each other?
We're going a
Three.
little over 3 now,
Three.
I think.
Oh, okay. Time.
notice?
It doesn't means nothing.
It's noticeable because I notice.
Yes.
With
no,
myself.
absolutely. Absolutely, I noticed.
That is
Okay.
really insightful. Because one thing I've noticed about myself and my relationship
Yeah.
with others is that I always felt like I struggled with being patient and present with people with very high energy. Although I have been hyperactive and ADHD and high energy all my life.
Yeah.
And there have been exceptions. there are always exceptions. Like, oh wait, this person has super high energy. And normally, like that pushes me away. That makes me like kind of, it gives me a sense of, it overwhelms me. You know, it's not that I don't like them or anything like, but it's just, it's overwhelming. But
Yeah.
every once in a while, there has been a person who is super high energy. And again, let me repeat, I am also super high
You're good.
energy sometimes, that it
All the
doesn't
time.
feel that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much all the time.
So Jason, what I'm talking about is the energy that she was giving off because she was beating herself up and she was being violent with herself. That energy comes off of you, you know? Like when we're shitting on ourselves, that's the energy that we're putting out in the world. And I could feel that from her. Um, but it wasn't long until that feeling went away. It's not like she was violent towards anyone. It was more towards herself.
And then people could feel that. And I had a lot of projection too. So like where I didn't even realize it when I start talking I'm like, okay, you're gonna be all super even and calm about this. And then it's like I
Yeah.
forget, and like I
I
would just start
appreciate
to
your
like kind of
vulnerability.
project that.
Yeah,
Um
I mean, same. Like we all go through that. It's not like it's only you, you know.
Oh yeah, no, it's like we're all having like very similar experiences. And that's why
Hmm.
it's easier to be vulnerable. But like Jason, this is a really good question. So how do y'all deal with somebody that drains your energy? I know for me, it was that I was letting people drain my energy. Um Looking for validation in others, like letting other people affect me and affect my nervous system, right? So like when I started to, and look, I got a ways to go. It takes 2 years to rewire neural pathways. So I can only imagine the progress that I've made with myself, that I can feel it in 3 months. I cannot imagine what it's going to be like in 2 years.
Hmm.
But like people aren't charging me up as much, where it's easier to walk away. A big thing I think too is all of this is still like work in progress, right? But like I know there's been improvements with myself of like not feeling the need to be defensive. I'm still really working on that. But like just all these things in like deconstruction help me not let others drain me or get validation from others or want to please others and like all of that, and be able to walk away when
It's
someone
boundaries.
is.
It's
Yeah.
boundaries.
What else?
Hands
What
down.
about y'all?
Boundaries. That's it. The
Yeah.
boundaries. Because I'm not going to give somebody something I don't have extra of. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So,
the
I
cut.
mean, all the Lorinda and Serge can attest to this. In the chat we have on Signal, um, they'll be talking a whole deconstructing thing, and I'm not participating. You know, I might like it or whatever, but I might not even comment on it. I'll just go because I don't have everything of me to give, and it's nice to have a community there to where I don't have to be the one to do it all the time. They're there to pick up and be there, you know. Um, so then I don't have people that drain me because I got these folks. And what, I don't even know how many hundreds of people. I don't know. I don't know.
That works two ways, Vix. When we have a more robust network of people to confide in, we also don't feel like we're burdening one person all the time.
Right. Yep.
I
So,
love it when people
Jason.
share in the deconstruction chat. Like it makes me feel like this is what we're here for.
I remember when I first joined, and I think Eager and I was in that chat, and I think one of the first deconstruction things I saw was you talking about work. And it helped me because I was like, okay, I'm not the only person who's dealing with like work stuff. It's hard when you have to participate in that way. Jason, you asked, so I have two people in my life I love, but they never stop talking or give the chance to speak or digest. Boundaries. Like, and we tend to like out of politeness not set boundaries because we don't want to hurt feelings or make anyone feel uncomfortable. But
We want them
like,
to guess what we need.
right.
We want them to guess what we need instead of saying it. And if they don't guess it, then we're mad. And if they keep doing it, we're mad. But we never voiced that we need this space and set that boundary and then reinforced it. Because I'm not saying you, but like this is me. This is like when I'm looking at this, this is what has happened in my life. I didn't set the boundary. I didn't reinforce it. And like not blaming myself, but I just realized that I didn't. And now I do. And this doesn't happen to me. Like, I'm not saying that I'm like special or anything, but I think boundaries are really important. And boundaries are things that we hold for ourselves. We don't impose them on other people, but we're like, I need to have a chance to speak. I don't feel heard. You know, not blaming them or anything, but just saying I don't feel heard. I'd like some time to speak. The people in your life should want to hear from you. You know, it's hard. Boundaries are hard as hell. Don't beat yourself
good.
up about it. I look, I'm 50 years old and I just figured it out. And I'm still not great at it. So yeah. And that's what we're taught. We're taught not to.
Yeah.
That
Well,
avoiding
draining.
conflict thing. Avoiding conflict. Because it's uncomfortable. And you don't want to upset people. But the person that you're harming when you don't set your own boundaries is yourself.
I'm also like learning about that like direct compassionate communication. So like the ability to like set boundaries and call things out and stuff, but from a place of compassion and kindness. That's hard because like if I'm charged up, I'm not gonna do it well, you know. And then also just kind of finding like the right like words. What is it? Is it Heal Your Way Forward? They do a lot with that.
Oh, yeah.
I did a pop-up thing with them a week or two ago, and it's
My
what
chair
I thought it was
squeaks.
going to be.
I'm sorry, y'all.
It's okay. What I thought it was going to be, it wasn't, because there's actually so much. It's so multifaceted. It's so nuanced. There's so much that goes into it, other than like there's no. As Vix always used to tell me, well, Brenda, there's not a checklist. Stop looking for a checklist. And I'm like, but I like lists.
That's not how it works. You learn the lessons you're ready to learn.
Yeah, so like in this like pop-up thing, there was like somatic parts, movement parts, like, and I was starting to realize, oh, this is like the preparing for it is more than just preparing words. Like I'm preparing my body to be able to like be present and compassionate and not get so charged up, which, you know, working on that still. I'm better at certain conversations than others.
Yeah. So much same. It's hard. It is hard, but we're gonna get through it together. You know.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like, how do I know what healed is if I don't have a list of parameters to check off?
We're perpetually healing. That list gets longer every day.
Just keep adding on to it and complicating it.
That's the trick question, right? There's no such thing as healed. Past tense. Done.
But people who
Not
are
at
healing
all.
are safer for themselves and for others,
Yes.
especially for people from like the Black, Brown, and like Indigenous communities.
Safer, but not safe. You know,
Right, exactly.
safer,
Exactly.
but not safe.
So excited about that
So-
class.
Yeah, I'm excited about this this camping retreat that we're planning. I want to see
I'm
what we
behind on
come
that
up
chat.
with. Yeah.
So tell me more about this camping retreat. I've been missing
coming
out, I
up.
think, a little bit.
You're coming up here.
Oh,
You're coming up here for a week.
okay. Yeah,
You
I
guys
mean, I've
bring
been
a fan.
planning to try to do that at some point, regardless.
We're doing it. We're going to go to. I think we're going to go to Kentucky. I think that's the one. But basically, we're going to get together in a healing retreat, in a campground. But it has like cabins too. You don't just have to tent camp. It has cabins. It has houses. It has like little baby cabins, and it has ones that have rooms. You know. You can even park your RV.
That's cool.
Yeah, and so we're just gonna plan some things and then have some of it be just kind of, you know, just, you know, see what happens. But we want to give the educators some space too, because they're gonna come. At least one, I know Matthew wants to go. He's helping plan, or they're helping plan it.
Sounds fantastic.
So.
And this y'all got a retreat in Kentucky kind of picked out. That
It's not a retreat in Kentucky. It's a camp. It's a campground.
But we're calling it, it's like it's our retreat though.
yeah,
It-
basically
we're
like an
gonna
RV campground park.
Yeah. Well, it's basically we're coming together in community in like, you know, kind of just, how do I describe it? European Americans aren't used to being in community with each other and having these conversations. And so it's a way for us to come together in person and have these conversations and then have like somatic therapy afterwards. You know, have activities maybe that improve trust and that kind of thing.
And I'm sure once we get it all like more planned and like solidified, like so the information will get out there for like signing up Jason and stuff, because you're probably not far from Kentucky too. I know, like, and I'm excited for like all of that, but you know what I'm not like, I see y'all in these like digital spaces a lot, right? And in classes, which is great, and I want more of it. I'm excited for like anything I get to learn at this retreat. But you know what I'm like also really excited for is just to like get to know you eager members more like in person, like just who you are, you know what I mean, like because you get
Right.
that when you're together for longer periods of time. So it's like, okay, we've done this part, we've done this processing and stuff, now let's like joke around. And you know, I love laughing and joking around, it's like my favorite thing. And just like having those like making memories,
Silly moments.
honestly.
Mhm.
What's that?
I like those silly moments with each other.
Yeah. That'd be amazing.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love that. But so what the plan is again, we want to make sure that everyone can attend, even the folks that can't afford it. And so we're going to have everybody tell us what their need is in order to get there. And then we're going to work toward meeting that need. One way is, Rob, can you mute again? It's like echoing. One of the ways is like carpooling, you know, meeting at a central location in your state and then everybody riding together. um, to come, or like, um, maybe ride the bus together. Who knows?
I'm not riding a bus.
Making sure that everybody has tents. We'll have to do that. Um, Everybody who's going to tent camp anyway. Making sure
I can
that
help with
lodging
tents.
is paid for everyone. Make sure that everybody has food. That way everybody has what they need, and we all work together to make it happen.
I know, like I got gear, so I got gear.
Yeah, I know you do. I need to waterproof my tent.
You need to what? Sorry, train.
Oh, I need to. Well, there's always trains here. Orville is a depot town. We need. I need to waterproof my tent. My tent is not waterproof.
You don't want to sleep in a small pond?
No,
I've done
doesn't
that
sound like a good idea to me.
in a tent. It was so cold.
Yeah.
I had my first kiss
But
that
yeah,
way.
yeah. So we're not sure if we can get it done this year, but we're definitely going to do it next year. So we'll see. Maybe
I
we'll
like that
just
flexibility.
we'll do like a preliminary, like check this place out and make sure that it's okay with a few of us, maybe just from Ohio or whatever, or the folks that are around that area. Just go down and just like check it out for a weekend or something. See
Yeah.
what it's like and make sure it's what we need. I think that's a good idea.
I'm down.
How do you feel about that, Lorinda? Did you go camping?
That sounds amazing. I love just chaotically doing things, honestly. It's like
Me too. Me too.
awesome.
Now to
Yeah,
find
like
the
anyone
time.
can just
How are we
I
gonna find
know.
the time?
I'm so like so bit like it's yeah, like right now, like there's things I should be doing. But you know what is really interesting? I know there's things that I ain't using the word should these days that I kind of need to do, right? Because I have things going on here. But like I don't feel anxiety about it.
It'll happen.
Thanks. You just jinxed me.
So
Oh, you mean that
That would be dope. But I don't blame you.
oh, that's right, you're in Canada.
We have
Why
another
don't you want
Canada
to
member.
cross the Why don't you
It-
want to cross the border?
They wouldn't come to America. Somebody crazy. I advise against anyone coming here right now.
I mean, I'm worried about my colleagues from Germany coming for a trip to the U.S. and they are YTAF, but
Mm-hmm.
We haven't had
so
any of the Crayola marketing team in here today.
yeah, we usually get at least one or two, right? We must be
The
slipping.
Crayola marketing team is the people who come in and say, "But you're white." They're the white crayon, the most useless crayon in the box.
Oh wait, I'm like still confused.
I call them the Crayola marketing team because they are stuck on a color. I'm not a color, I'm a human being.
Bix is referring to the fact that we usually get a lot of trolls in the comments coming into live and being icky.
Being silly.
Let me at him.
Yeah,
Did I see Dr. Josh?
I did. I saw that.
Wait, I think I did.
I miss Dr. Josh. I haven't talked to him in a while and I haven't seen him. Oh, there's Jolene.
So we may need to talk about this if I can make some time in the planning chat or something in Eager. But if there's not a specific reason for the location that's been identified in Kentucky, I might have an idea.
It's a black-owned campsite. That's the reason. and it's really nice. It has everything we need.
That's
It
good
has
enough.
kayaking. Yeah, it has all of the things.
Gotcha.
Um,
Are there
Nice.
canoes?
it's in the Daniel Boone Forest.
Are we going to learn about Daniel Boone?
I don't know. I hope not.
I got
Let's not ruin
spoilers.
everything.
He was boring as fuck.
There you go.
Hey, watch your mouth. We're going to get us, we're going to get our,
Thank you.
Rob, you're getting chastised for your mouth.
No.
It's okay. My mom does it too.
Throwing it. It's only because of the live. Like, I really don't give an F.
Oh,
Okay?
we got our live goal. Hey,
Oh,
thanks.
nice. Thank you.
Thanks, Medusa.
What was the goal?
It was hearts or flowers or whatever.
Yeah, it's a specific gift type that you set in the live, and if people like the live, they can make sure to send that specific gift
It's
type.
right above your head. Right where it says thanks. If you look right there again.
I see a
See, it
bullseye.
says set up a new goal. Well, it tells me to set up a new goal.
I don't see. So,
And so then
okay,
I
well, I
can
sent
set
a
this
fluffy
new
heart
goal.
once, and I should have sent a rose.
And
okay,
there.
I see that.
Well, no, you
So I
can
was trying to
send
be
whatever.
different.
You can also go up there by our name. There's a heart up there. You
Yeah,
can click
I found.
that,
I know
and
that
it tells
one.
you to do stuff down in there.
Yeah,
Thanks, Serge.
I think I have to spend.
Thanks,
0.07
everyone. Thanks,
cents.
Jason.
Yeah, it's practically a video game at this
It
point.
practically is. Yeah.
I just go in and I
I
just like
appreciate
aggressively
you. Have a good evening.
like the live. How many hearts?
Right.
Can we go?
That's funny. But anyway, it's 9:23. I've been on here for an hour and a half. I am proud of myself.
And I saw your face.
I know.
I feel like you've been showing your face more, and I'm like so here for that.
I hate it.
I know. So when you show it, I'm like, yeah. It's a nice face.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It is.
It's a nice face.
It is. I can
It's
get
a-
weirder if you want.
I know. Let's not. Let's say we did, but don't.
It is like Vix. I know like I don't want to say personally, but indirectly because I have lived with and known and loved many people with various degrees of challenges with their own body image.
Yeah.
Your face makes the right people mad, and the right people say, "Oh,
Yeah.
that's the best part." And I love you, bud.
Yeah. I remember telling one of my friends that trans people they're a litmus test. You know, like if somebody tells you that they don't like trans people, they don't see other people as human beings. Like it's like a challenge. And there was a guy that she was dating at the time who he didn't answer the question the way she'd hoped he would when I asked him if trans women belonged in sports. It was disappointing. Oops, sorry. I revealed something about this person. I'm sorry.
The truth is there. The truth is
Yeah,
there,
she's-
whether you can see it or not.
She's a gender and race studies, um, like she's got degrees in it. So it was really disappointing for her.
Yeah.
It's just like, damn. Yeah, it does. It brings out the very best and the very worst in people. That's for sure.
I
That's okay though. I can handle it.
was listening to an audiobook last night, and it was like the best description. Like it said, it was talking about someone's like appearance, and it just said, well, their face was unfortunate.
Whoops. That's really mean.
And it was talking about a king who wasn't a great person, I think. So like it was like fine. I was like, all right, that sounds good. I was like, that was a good.
That's fine. You're silly.
You're so silly.
Well, I'm gonna call it an evening, but you are
Me too,
all
'cause I gotta
beautiful
clean up.
to me.
I love
You are
y'all.
all beautiful.
You're
And,
all
You're
beautiful.
amazing.
You are beautiful in every single way. I forgot the rest of the words, but
Me too, but I got the gist of it.
Bring me down.
down. That's right. Yes, dance.
All
Thank
right,
you all
thank
for
you
being
all
here.
For being here. Jason, it was great getting to know you. I hope that we get a chance to meet in person someday. Have a great night, y'all.
Yes, me too. Bye.